Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is November 21st. It is 4:13 a.m. server time, and this is the continuation of the adventures of Soupa the Troll and Panda the Cub. Panda Cub, he's a sleepy boy. I'll listen to his little... He even breathes, you can see his little chest expanding. Oh, he's so cute. Anyway, so I wanted to continue this character, as I've said, and kind of run some instances, things like that. Two things. First of all, I did one thing with this guy basically since last episode. In between episodes, I ran Lower Blackrock Spire. I almost said Spider. Lower Blackrock Spire. And I completed the first step of the Warlord's Command questline. He's now on For the Horde. This is like the Enhancement attunement questline. So I need to actually go to Upper Blackrock Spire and kill Rend Blackhand. This would give the Rend debuff in Orgrimmar and give me some pretty nice gear and get me to the next step, the Enhancement attunement. But that step that I did before that gave me some new gloves. So my old gloves were these Warmonger's Gauntlets of the Tiger, level 42 male gear. Let me actually turn on my clock here. It's like 10 agility, 10 strength. Pretty much it. But the new ones I got from the quest reward were Voon's Vice Grips, 9 agility, 6 stamina, and 2% hit, which is legitimately super nice. The other thing I got was from one of the first bosses in there was the Fist of Amik, the two-handed mace, which replaced my Terran Icebreaker. So I haven't respect, still kind of goofy spec enhancement, but I wanted to show you the two upgrades I got, so you can kind of follow along with the character progression. Basically, Fist of Amik, Voon's Vice Grips. Pretty fun. Now I'm doing a guild run, for the most part guild run, with, most part guild run. Let's chain lightning these boys. You know what I want to do? I don't think I want. You know, I do kind of want this rep. Yeah, I'll drop Wind Fury. I am going to take the Argenton rep. There's some quests. Do I want to do this quest? I don't know if I really care. Like, I'm not going to ever, on this guy, like, max out Argenton rep for anything. Like, I'm really not. Let's turn this on. I got Purge over here. Let me swap this. There we go, okay. I like having the one. It's a classic feeling. And I'm getting a ton of Argenton rep anyway from just killing these mobs, so I'm happy with that. Agree this. So... what was I trying to say? Which way are we going? Are we going this way? Okay, that's fine. Let me move up here, drop a new totem. Alright, do a chain lightning. Anyway, so I just whack stuff. I'm not super worried about Argenton rep in this guy, because for the most part there's not really much I want from it. So I don't think I'm gonna take it. These guys are basically running this just for the reputation, so I'm gonna let them have the Scourge Stones, and I'm just gonna punch some mobs. And I'm gonna a ton of rep just because my rep is so low with Argenton that I just get a boatload from this. I have a mob back here to loot. Plagued Flesh Sample, that's right. I need that for a quest. So I got my quest I picked up from Light's Hope Chapel that are kind of shown here. There's only 3 of them. We're going to try and do the premium smoke shop one. It goes out of the way, but we should be able to do that. I need some holy water, which we can do that pretty easy. Spell interrupt that guy. Are we in range of Wind Fury here? Maybe not. I gotta keep looting these guys after they loot them for the samples. Let's grab these real quick. So it's a quest item, and probably what happens is once they loot it, then the quest and the plague samples up behind, then I can get it. So I'm gonna grab these. Should be a very quick quest for me to finish it all up. Yeah, so I might get some upgrades here. I would love if the Baron Cape drops. That would be wonderful. It's probably the best item for me, frankly. I'm probably going to be involved in a lot of earth shocks and such here, probably more than anything. That's like spell interrupts. That mob's almost dead. It's like probably the most important thing I can do. Spell interrupt things. Let's whack this guy. But yeah, I was excited about this upgrade I got. Fire slaps. Yeah, the Fist of Amik. I'm pretty excited about that. It's a nice, decent upgrade. There's a lot of stats. 29 strength. It's a ton of stats. I missed the proc from the Terran Icebreaker and the life stealing, but I think the overall DPS is worth it. So yeah. Oh, plague samples come from the Banshees can have plagued flesh samples. That's kind of interesting. Oh, Eye of Nax. Let's kill that bad boy. There we go. You definitely don't want the Eye of Nax to hang there, so that thing just kind of patrols and it's invisible until it sees you, then it appears. And it will summon ads, which is never good. I need Stratholme Holy Waters, so let's see. I can't actually interrupt that. It's interesting. Okay, it surprised me a little bit. I guess we can drop a fire totem here. And what I probably need is like tremor totems more than anything, because these guys do fear, or the Banshees fear, I guess. But having tremor totem up would probably be good. It's kind of weird. I haven't played Shaman enough to really, like in a group setting, to kind of get used to how they handle. But you know, I'm working on it. Kind of slowly getting more and more practice with it. Oh, let's back up. Anyone need holy water? I could use 5 for the quest. Alright, let's keep whacking this guy. Oh, I'm silenced. I was like, where's my waiting for your totem? Can't do much about that. Let's see if I can silence this guy. There we go. Doing my part. I hope that tremor totem's close enough to help. We'll see. Oh, is it proc? It's okay. I'll refresh tremor totem a little bit closer. Yeah, definitely time to get Nax water. Someone's saying for next Ramos you want holy water. It's true. I guess we just agreed that. Okay, let's do this. So anyway, yeah, today is the Saturday before Thanksgiving here in the U.S., which is it's a weird year. Just a weird year for Thanksgiving stuff, you know. As you can imagine, there's a lot going on here. Let's do another one of these totems. Let's shrink that mob. I can't interrupt encasing webs. Okay. It's funny seeing some things you can't interrupt and some things you can. But yes, it's kind of a weird year because obviously coronavirus is rampant in the U.S. right now. Let's have some fun. Which way are we going? This is like a weird route to take. Let's move up some totems here. These are probably good on fear totems right now. Probably don't need them. But yeah, so my wife and I aren't going to go see family this year. If you follow my channel, you might remember that my wife is pregnant. She's about 15 weeks now. And there's been more evidence of potential increased risk of complications. This is such a weird route to take. I always clear over that way first. This is fine doing it this way, just different. Oh, we got a lot of mobs here. Let's shock that, and I don't know what we want to hit here. It's fine, let's kill that. I'm just gonna make sure I'm meleeing something. Okay. I'm building a ton of threat by using full rank Earth Shock on this thing, which is probably fine. It doesn't hit that hard. A little unnecessary, but it could be worse. So yeah, we're going to stay home this year, but we decided last night that we were going to go ahead and have a full Thanksgiving meal anyway. And I've mentioned before that I often eat vegetarian or vegan food, but I'm not by any means full-time. Like, I eat meat, for sure. But I just like make a lot of meals that don't have any meat, because I kind of like it anyway, frankly. I don't think you can spell up that guy, unfortunately. Oh, I've been locked up. What are we pulling? I got an Earth Shock to use here. Or a free shock to use. Oh, I propped another one. Nice. We going back for the first zig. I don't really understand this route we're taking. Like, it's just very strange to me. Oh, I got 3 flesh samples from that mob. Oh, it's nice. I don't realize they can drop more than that. More than 1. Okay. Let's keep Wind Fury up. Mana Spring's nice here too, because we actually got a lot of mobs that are... Or we got a lot of people that have mana, so it's kind of nice. It's kind of a long route going over there. That's a... Yeah, okay. So, we're going to stay home, and we decided last night we're going to have like a full Thanksgiving meal. So we got a turkey last night. It's actually like a 14-pound turkey, which is way bigger than we need, but it's like the smallest turkey we could find. And I've made Thanksgiving, like everything before. I'm going to make some homemade mashed potatoes, lots of butter, lots of milk, some seasoning, a little rosemary, a little garlic, a little bit of black pepper. It's gonna be tasty. Let's rebuff some totems here. We are gonna have candied yams, so basically sweet potatoes, mash them up, kind of like just regular mashed potatoes, but they're sweet potatoes. Put a little bit of marshmallow on top and kind of toast that marshmallow. Super good. What are we having? Green bean casserole? No, broccoli casserole. This guy's poisoned? Oh no. Where's he at? Let's kill that poison. Alright, let's move our totems up. Blast this guy. Nice, we can drop our better Mana Spring totem here. That is a trapped crate, we don't want that. Yeah, hold on, let's... What are we pulling? Okay, so we're also going to have... I'm going to make some biscuits, maybe from scratch, I don't know yet. I might just buy like a boxed mix of biscuits or buy some biscuits at the store. Some homemade gravy. I'm forgetting some stuff here. Stuffing. I'm forgetting some stuffing. Like, came to me as I said that, but yeah, so we're pretty excited to have that. So we're going to actually do that tomorrow on a Sunday. The turkey we bought was not frozen, so it was already, refrigerated, so we can just pop it in the oven or thaw it. Stone Spire. Rare spawn. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Love a good rare spawn. Yeah, so Thanksgiving for the Soupa family. For 2, kind of 2.5. Ooh, fist weapon offhand. I'm just gonna... What are we killing there? So DE those if no one needs. Where are these little bugs at? We get them? Okay. Passed, greed roll. I'm just gonna pass. We'll see what happens. I don't really care about vendoring it. It's not really worth that much. Let's rebuff this. Let's drink. I won the Elegant Cloak of Arcane Wrath. 20 arcane damage. Kind of fun. Not really useful for me, but kind of a fun thing. So that's the big news for us recently. This week is just going to have some Thanksgiving food. Sunday, and probably eat that throughout the week, right? Like have a ton of leftovers. Obviously a turkey. is going to be a big part of that, and we're going to have a lot of turkey. So today I'm going to go pick up a few things I needed. I also bought a pie, and I feel like making one, so I bought a pumpkin pie and some whipped cream, because that sounds super tasty. My wife wants some cookies, so I might make, ooh, beast stalker boots. 21 agility, 9 stamina. I'll probably take those. If anyone's needing those. When hunter loot is an upgrade. Oh, that was the boss. I wasn't even paying attention. That's funny. It is an upgrade for me, though. Oh, I move slower. I need to get the enchant on it. Okay, that's also a trap. I don't want that. The crystal has been cleared. This guy just came in here. I think just those two of them in there. Okay. So I think someone just soloed that whole thing. I want to loot the mob. There's always 5 mobs in these rooms, so there we go. Got it. Still need holy water. Still need 5 more plagued samples, which will be easy to get those. Like, I'm sure we'll get those. A few people are on this quest. That'll be fun to get that done. The reward for this stuff isn't really that important for the most part. I think it's just some gold, and I think it might be a quest continuation. The holy water one might be a nice ring. 1% crit might be an upgrade for us. Not totally sure on that, but it might be. Let's drop a totem while I loot sample. Cool. Yeah, so there's that. So we're excited about Thanksgiving food we're going to cook up and have a nice little Thanksgiving together. We also picked a name for our kid, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but we're having a boy, we found out. Biological sex is male. Let's drop totem. Totem. Smash it as a target. Okay, let's blast him. I'm going to kite him. He resisted, that's bad. Oh, he fears. He dropped. That's really bad. Please stop running this direction. Please stop. That got really close. Okay. Well, someone's got blown up. Wow. What totems do I even have up? Not all of them. That's for sure. Just gonna need to heal over here. Oh, he's got him. Okay. Storm strike. Silenced. That's annoying. Okay. Blast. I just burned all my mana. I'm gonna wipe on this. It is kind of funny that we have like some people that are kind of over geared maybe. So, oh, I just Wind Fury blasted him hard. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Just throw that on there. Yeah, hopefully it's the last rotation of this mob and just dies. This is a kind of a tough fight in its own way. Alright, what do we get? Banshee Finger Wand. I'm gonna pass. Cross Resist Claw stuff. That's kind of fun. Don't really think I need it though, so just do that. I'm gonna drink. So yeah, we found out we're having a boy, and I think I mentioned that, but I don't remember. We found it out actually like probably almost a month ago, but we're having a boy, which we're really excited about. Oh, the Banshee Finger is a Frost Resist wand. That's kind of nice, actually. Yeah. That's cool. So, you know, we don't have a strong preference, but I don't even know if we have any preference at all, but we're excited to find that out. And then we finally, after a few weeks, think we have a name picked out that, frankly, it's very possible the name will change, but I think we're happy with the name. Oh, that was fun. Chain Lightning and Fire Nova exploded at the same time. That was very cool. But yeah, so I think we have a name that we're excited about. That it's, you know, it's funny picking out names for a kid that isn't here yet, because you can't base it on their personality. And the truth be told, you have to have the name before you really are going to learn their personality, because frankly, newborn babies, they have some personality, let's say, but they're going to be largely their own, largely, you know, not their own full person yet, at least. All right, totems are up. Let's Chain Lightning that. So with that said, you know, we pick the name based on what we think we like and all that good stuff, and we'll reveal it, you know, to everyone once we meet Baby Soup. But for now, we're just kind of excited to have like a name to kind of refer to the baby as. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. We had like a list of probably like 10 to 15 names, and then over time we narrowed that down, and then we added more, then we narrowed it down. And we also like Googled the names. Like every name we kind of liked, we would Google it and just be like, all right, is there any really terrible connotation with this name? Is there anything we really don't want to associate this name with? Every single supply crate, by the way, has been trapped so far. Oh, there's one that's not. Let's get that ghoul. Let's see if there's some holy water in here. Crate here, mana and heal pots. I'm not gonna take those from anyone else because I'm already getting what I want out of this. Ooh, I got a shrink. Nice, nice. I love being tiny. It's so much fun. Okay, Wind Fury up, Mana Spring up, Fire Totem up. It takes so long just to drop all these stupid totems. Like, the more I do this, the more I get used to the idea that totems take forever to drop because of all the global cooldowns. It takes, you know, like 4.5 seconds to drop them all. So it's like all, you know, if you're going through all 4 of them, so it can be slow. Someone said the other day to me, you get bonus reputation from Argent Dawn if you kill Baron within this 45-minute timer, this ultimatum. This is actually for, I think, the Rogue quest. Could be wrong on that. Another trapped crate. Okay. I'm just gonna drink. I don't know if that's true. Oh, don't jump on that. Why would you do that? I'm silenced. Dang it. Okay, I'm just gonna melee this guy. Now let's refresh Wind Fury. Alright. You know what might be nice is Mana Spring, an Enamored Water Spirit here. Alright. Any plague samples? No. I'm trying to get more, like the last plague sample, I need one more. I would just love to get it done before I, You know what, I probably should summon my Dragonling and my chicken on the final boss. That seems like a good idea. Alright, come on, one more sample. There we go, done with that quest. Perfect. Oh yeah, so we're picking out names, and we wanted names that weren't extremely common. Like, we looked at like the top 50 names and try to avoid like the top 10 list especially. But we also didn't want names that were hard to spell, that like didn't spell like they sounded. And we didn't necessarily want a unique name, but we didn't want, like I said, we didn't want like the top 10 most common. We didn't really care if it was like top 50. We just didn't want like literally top 10 most common. So I don't know, we had like kind of our own weird sort of standards, I guess. But we found one that we like, a middle name we like. My sister, when she had her kid earlier this year, they didn't have a name picked out. And so they had like, literally they were trying to figure out the name at the hospital, which was fine. Like, I actually like the name they picked out, but a lot actually. But they, I think they just felt a little bit stressed about it, is my impression. Let's shock that boy. There we go. We'll drop a little Tremor Totem here. Seems like the right choice. Alright. We're blasting. Let's interrupt that. So far this group's going well, by the way. And it should go well. Like, this group's decently geared. Has most of the people I know and I've played with before. You know, they're going to be a good group. So I'm not really worried about it, but it's kind of nice to see. I'm going to drink. I think we're pulling the boss now, which is fine. I'll get some mana. What other totems do I need out? I know my totems pretty much out right now. There might be a patrol that hits us here. I gotta be careful. want to mark these both so people see them. I would pull these guys before we pull the boss, personally. Yeah, that's worth it, probably. Probably for sure. Let's rebuff Tremor Totem just in case. Oh, what did we pull there? How did we pull that? What the heck? Tremor Totem is up, but Tremor Totem pulses, which makes it kind of trash. Like, it just isn't work as well as Fear Ward. So, like, Fear Ward is like you are immune to fear for the next fear. Tremor Totem is every like 3 seconds or 5 seconds it pulses. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. And so it entirely depends on how well the pulse hits. But if you don't get hit by the fear, like if your shaman's out of range of the fear and you run and drop the totem, it'll immediately pulse. So I don't need that. I guess we're all greeting on it. It's not really worth a lot. It's the paladin bind and equip belt, so it's just kind of, eh. Alright. Let's totem up. I'll drop the super totem there. Okay. Super water spirit totem. Okay. Here we go. I don't think you can spell interrupt this guy. Yeah, you can't spell interrupt him. He's hecka immune to it, so. But he does a freeze thing, like it entombs someone in ice. It's kind of interesting. 8 strength, 12 stamina. 8 strength, that's not really that much better than mine, and that's... I'll greet that. It looks like we're all just greeting on all these things, so I'm just gonna greet it also. Uh-oh, he's gonna pop that. No, maybe not. Okay. I don't know why we're pulling this stuff. There's just some things here we don't need to pull. Let's drop a new totem, sure. Make sure Wind Fury's close enough. I don't know if he's in range of it there. But yeah, we don't need to pull this stuff. Like, I usually sneak along that side over there. Greet that, sure. Also, I forgot that the tobacco is live side, not dead. Yeah. Yeah, the tobacco's live side. I was thinking we'd do that today, but it doesn't really make any sense to do it. I don't know what that is. Someone whispered and said, "What's BFH?" I don't know. No clue. Alright, we're gonna clear out the last ziggurat. I'm gonna drop my fancy Fire Nova totem. Throw down a Chain Lightning. That's so much damage all at once, that's awesome. I like it a lot. Alright, let's rebuff our thing, grab this, okay. So this is like a little quest item here, but I don't have the quest for it. I think it might be a follow-up to like Plagued Flesh Sample or something. It's like the Scourge Data is what it's called, and I don't have the quest for that, so... What is going on over here? Oh, the bat like suicided. That was weird. Someone's pet. It's kind of funny. Alright, here's what we do. We just come over here. Come to this thing. Check on this crate. This crate is in fact trapped, which is unfortunate. Alright, we just pulled some little bugs. Or these little rats. I'm gonna drop my totem and just kind of whack these guys. Oh, I'm silenced. That's unfortunate. Well, they got it. It worked out okay. I've been using Earth Shock a little more than I mean to be honest here. I'm just gonna drop a few totems. I'm gonna shrink the boss we fight up here. Anyone, oops, that's not what I mean. Anyone else need the key to the back entrance? I might be able to get the key to the gate, which is nice. So I had someone let me in because I don't have a key to Stratholme. So I'm excited to have someone let me in, or maybe grab the key so in the future I will be good to go. Okay, cool. Let's drink. No problem. So yeah, we're about 25, almost 30 minutes into the instance run. A little slow, but I mean, frankly, I'm under geared, and I think a lot of us are like alts, so we're gonna be a little under geared compared to things, and we're also just kind of pulling in. We kind of like said, kind of pulled in a weird fashion, in my opinion. Let's get that Windfury Totem up at least. But I can't complain because I already got one piece of gear. I need to get an enchant on that thing, so I have movement speed. The movement speed enchant's pretty cheap. It's a good crate. Nice. Oh man. Good crate here. Stratholme Holy Water. A lot of stuff in that. Alright, let me get up here. Alright. Yeah, okay. I hope this crate's good too, because we got 3 of the 5 we need now for the Holy Waters. Nope, it's not a good crate. Okay. Ooh, made us all big. I like that. That's fun. We can't open that chest, unfortunately. Make sure my totem's close enough for the Wind Fury, at least. That's what I'm most worried about. He just dodged my Storm Strike. That always feels so bad. Every time that happens, I feel very sad. He resisted my Frost Shock, too. What a bully. There's a lot of these crates around here. Idol of Brutality. I wanted that thing so badly for so long, and I finally got on my Druid. It took forever. I'm just gonna greet it. That's a trash crate, trash crate. It took me about 13 runs. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait up, guys. Wait up, wait up, wait up. To get that idol on Soupy. Yeah, that idol's really nice, honestly, though. Super nice. Alright, I just shrunk that guy. Let's get our drink totem up. I need 2 more Strat water, then I'll pass on the rest. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get the totems going. Oh, you know what might be nice is Poison Cleansing Totem here, actually. Poison Cleansing is a water totem, okay. Yep. Definitely gonna want Poison Cleansing. Poison Cleansing also works similarly. I'm just gonna... Is everyone passing on that? I don't know if there's a need for this for me, but I'm going to greet them. And then if someone else wants them. Like, I think there might be some things where it could be useful to have that. But anyway, Poison Cleansing Totem will immediately cleanse. When you drop it, it'll cleanse any poison that's currently up on allied party members. So it's really, really nice for that reason. If you wait till you get poisoned and then cast it. Otherwise it pulses like every 5 seconds or so. Which is fine. I mean, it's still functional, but... Poison Cleansing Totem goes out. It's the poisons these guys drop are really bad. Like, as one of them, it's like a really annoying slow. It's really frustrating. It's like, it slows your attack speed by like 50%, I think. It's not fun. You can also just Spell Interrupt their Venom Spit, which is nice. So if I'm paying attention and moving quickly, then that's what I'll do. But otherwise, I at least do the Poison Cleansing Totem. So other stuff that's going on in my life, kind of... I'm still working on a few papers for my lab. Everything's got so delayed with COVID this year. It really was just kind of annoying in some ways. Even now, my research is delayed because we can't get supplies we need. Like, everything's backward. Everything's backward. I don't know if it's a global manufacturing thing or a shipping slowdown in the country, or both, but it's quite annoying. Like, there's something I order called primers that we use to make more copies of DNA. This is like through a PCR, polymerase chain reaction. And those have been slow for some reason, which is weird, because like they're made here in the US, and I guess maybe it's like the stock reagents they used to make them, something, but like it's just been like everything usually takes a day, at most 2 to get them, and it's recently been like 3 to 4 days. It's kind of just weird. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't expect those things to be delayed of all things. It's literally, they're like little tubes of 20 or 30 or 40 nucleotides of DNA. It's little strands of DNA. It's nothing particularly hard to make these days. I mean, in fact, I could make them in the lab if I wanted to, but that would actually be a whole different type of work. So I don't do that. Let's drop our fancy water totem. We're going to pull 2 mobs here, which is exciting in its own way. Oh, interrupt. I got that interrupt off just in time. Getting ready to poison cleanse. I'm sure we're going to get poisoned here. Oh, there we go. Someone had at least 1 poison on him. I think it's like an individual. That's the individual slow poison I mentioned. And then there's also this like AoE poison they do. So the individual slow poison just hits the main target, the tank, I guess. Alright, come on, water. Oh, it's a good supply crate. Cool. You know, I wouldn't... Hey, I'll leave that. Okay, I'm done with holy water. The rest are all you guys. Thank you. That was nice of them. I appreciate them letting me snag those. Let's move our totems over. Oh, it's spelling up that. All my totems seem to be here. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that it shows the... Like, on this totem bar here, it shows when the totem's going to proc. So every 5 seconds, that cleansing will proc. You can see it's... Huh. Totem timer is a nice add-on. I had it for the... We went to Molten Core, but I haven't used it a lot, so I didn't really look closely looked at it, but that's solid. I pulled through it, nice. Okay. I'm gonna stop earth shocking these guys. There's really no point. Oh. And when he's gonna blast us, alright, poison cleanse. Yeah, so everything's been slowed down. So I've got a few papers I'm writing up, trying to submit, but it's just been a slow little few months for me here, unfortunately. And with Thanksgiving, Christmas coming up, and increased COVID shutdowns, further delays probably to shipping of supplies, my research is probably slower in the next month or 2 than I would like, but I'm motivated. Like, I have the motivation. We're just a little bit limited in some ways. I'm doing what I can. Guess kill this mob real quick. So it'd actually be a really fun mob to shrink if I can get the shrink out in time, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Because it's got like a cooldown before you can use it. He's going to rush at us in about 2 seconds here. I think. Yeah, I'll shrink him for sure. We're not going to kill him in 10 seconds. He started off with the trample. That's kind of funny. Alright, let's shrink this boy. Oh, make ourselves big. I'll take that too. He doesn't really do any debuffs, does he? I don't think so. He does his trample. It's like a knockdown, but that's the extent of it. Alright. Ooh. Anyone need that neck? I'll need for a heal set, if not. Okay, looks like past greed. I don't plan to heal much. So it's a really good heal neck. That's fine with me. It's a really good. It's like the best pre-raid heal neck in the game, but I don't plan to heal a lot on this guy, frankly. And when I do, I can get a heal set. I can like get a heal neck. It'll be fine. I'm not that worried about it. So the reason why the warrior rolled on that, to be clear, is there's a trinket called Diamond Flask. It doesn't have it equipped. I can't show you it. That basically heals over time for the warrior, and it also gives them a 75 strength buff. But the heal over time scales 100% with heal gear, so they can basically before a boss fight, put on all their heal gear, use the flask, get like plus 800 heal per 2 seconds or whatever it is, and then switch back to their main gear, but still get the same heal improved buff. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but long story short is it's really good for them. And like any heal gear in general is really good for them, and I am personally fine with that because I don't plan to really. Storm Strike was a nice crit there. I don't plan to heal a lot in this guy. I like healing, honestly, and if I got heal gear, it'd make me more like valuable to raiding and such. But I'm really fine. I'm gonna do this. I need 30 sec for trinkets before we pull. So I'm gonna summon my Dragonling just before we pull, and then let me rebuff a little bit here. Drinking real fast, then already. Oh wow, completely ignored my thing. That's fine. Guess I'm using these trinkets. I was like not ready for that. I think my Dragonling just died. That's unfortunate. Chicken just died. That's sad. They get killed by the Baron's AoE stuff, which is why what I was going to do is summon the dragon and then pop on the Rune of the Guard Captain. But that worked out okay. I'm fully out of mana. It does not take long to run out of mana on this fight. Alright, let's see the loot. Ooh, what? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, first of all, Cape of the Black Baron? Heck yes. I need. Helm, I don't need. Are these pants better? 27 agility, 11 spirit, 26 agility? Yeah. Tib, mind if I need on those two? Or if you would use, I'll pass since I got a cloak. I'm fine. I'm like pretty reasonable at splitting up gear. Oh man, Cape of the Black Baron, that's so cool. Alright, let's see. Okay, Tib 1, that's totally fine with me. I am super psyched about getting that cloak. This is one of the best cloaks you can get for melee shaman pre-raid. It might be the best actually. That's really nice. On my Enhancer Shaman. First run in Undead Strat. There are crates outside. Go get your holy water. Seriously, go get your holy water, folks. They're about to forget that. It'd be very, very sad. Well, that was a good run. I mean, we got some gear. We got new boots, or a little bit of an upgrade, a really nice cloak, and we finished a couple quests. I'm gonna run out. Oh no, portal. I'll take a portal. That'd be nice. No, I'm gonna go. I don't want to run again. I'm gonna log actually. Sorry, but thank you for the run. Gonna just turn in these quests and head out. That was a good run. I really liked that. Alright, so what I need to do now is the following. We're almost wrapping up the episode here, but what I want to do is clean up my bags a bit. I got like, I hit every key except for the key I meant to hit. Clean up my bags a bit. I didn't even use the Argenton commission trinket at all, which like I said, I wasn't really necessarily planning to. I want to see if there's any recipes here that are recipe usable engineering. Anything of, nah, I don't really want to spend a bunch on any of that stuff. It's not worth it to me. Who is this? Yeah, can you give me 10 minutes? Gonna turn in a quest, then I can head over.
What now?
Someone needs help in Shadowfang Keep. Wait, what? It might be their alt. That's probably what they mean. I was like, why can't a 60 do it? Let's just vendor off a couple of this thing. So this cloak, it might be worth trying to sell that. My old boots, they serve me well. 8 strength, 12 stamina. 8 strength, 12. No, never mind. I already got the Baron's Cape. That's not an upgrade at all. Thick for a main. We still can sell the Terran Icebreaker finally now. And rest in peace. Really useful though. Deep River Cloak served us well. Get rid of that. Alright, the rest of stuff I'll clear up. So now I need to fly over here. Alright. Okay. Gonna fly to Lights of Chapel, turn into quests, then fly to Sepulchre. Anyway. So yeah, we're gonna fly to Lights of Chapel. Let's turn in these 2 quests. There's a very loud siren outside right now. So we're gonna fly to Lights of Chapel, turn in those 2 quests we completed, and then I'll fly back to the Sepulchre, which is to the west of Undercity. And oh, it's gonna reset. I can probably clear it anyway, no problem. Looks like I'm going to help a guildie out afterwards here, as soon as I get back over there to clear Shadowfang Keep for the final boss for a quest. While I'm flying over here, let's thank my Patreon supporters, especially Chris S, Luke D, and Nikolai S. So they're the top tier supporters. Always get a shout out by name in every episode. So I appreciate their support and genuinely appreciate the support of everyone that has supported me. A lot of I'm saying support a lot here, but I appreciate the support of people that have supported me on Patreon throughout this guy's leveling series. And if you haven't tuned in, I'm now releasing episodes of my Shadowlands series, bringing back the Worgen Warlock, Supalock. So that's been fun. I've enjoyed it so far. I've only done pre-patch stuff so far, but it has been nice. Like I said, I'm kind of going to bounce between doing content over there and when I can, trying to run instances or endgame content on this guy and get some videos up of that. That was a really good strat clear. That was some pretty nice loot too. So I was mentioning, let me switch out my trinkets here, So what I want to do on this character, and I'm probably going to do this sometime this weekend, I'm going to respec into a little more focused enhancement spec, I think. I think all these points in Elemental maybe weren't the best choices for me. There's a bunch of different specs on Icy Veins. I'm going to kind of play around with it. But there's a few things where I might switch around, like even Totemic Focus I think might be really nice for like raiding and grouping, because I'm using so much mana on totems sometimes, but there's a few things I'm going to eventually respec. That means I'm going to have to reskill up two-handed maces, so I'll do that. But I need to enchant some of my gear. Like, my Crown of Destruction, frankly, is probably what I'm going to keep for this character for a long time. Like, I don't really think I'm going to find a better upgrade than that, so I need to get one of the Dire Maul enchants on it. These bracers, I probably just enchant with a strength enchant. The boots I just got, it's cheap enough that I probably will just go ahead and get the movement speed on it. Vice grips are quite good, so I'll probably get like a haste enchant on that. What else? I think that was all I've gotten. Oh, and the weapon. I probably will put something like a cheap, like a fiery weapon, or I think fire is pretty cheap. I might just put that on there, just so I have some sort of something on there. It seems like a waste to not put something on it. Now the question is this better, 51 DPS, 29 strength, 12 stamina, than this? So the Brand Hacker, is 5 more DPS, but I lose 29 strength and 12 stamina, which frankly, I think 29 strength might outweigh the DPS difference. However, is the chance on hit from the Brain Hacker better? Wounds a target for 200, 300 damage and lowers intellect by 25. The damage is the only part that's interesting. I don't know how often it procs, but I kind of wonder if it's not just better to use the Brain Hacker and not even bother enchanting the Amik, Fist of Amik. But to do that, I need to skill up axes. So, you kind of see what I'm saying here. I need some things I can do in this guy. I just was looking at the camera here. Behind me here is one of my boxes of extra computer supplies, or like cables, thermal paste, all this stuff, right? It's back there. And like, if you see like here, right above my fingers, like a stack of stuff I'm like pointing at. Those are all like old hard drives, solid state drives, 3.5 inch, 2.5 inch drives, all that. And I don't know what to do with them. Like, I've wiped them, but I don't really want to sell them because I still kind of get nervous about people recovering data, and it's not really important on there, but like, they're not worth a lot, so it's like, why take the risk? Here's the Scourge data quest. So this would be nice. If I do this, I could actually go back in and get the better trinket, which would be pretty cool. We also got about 4 gold from that and some reputation. If you're doing it right, you shouldn't turn in any of these quests until you at least get through like neutral, but I don't particularly care that much.
What now?
The Holy Water. So the Cloth Helm, 20 intellect, 6 mana per 5. That's actually really nice. Probably better than my current one, but I think this 1% crit ring is probably better than 10 strength and 9 stamina. I think it is.
Beware.
So I'm probably gonna... Oh, and I also got a lot of potions. That was nice. I think it's better than 10 strength for pure DPS. Like, I'm sure it's better. I lose the stamina, but I don't think it's a big concern. I think 13 agility is better than 10 strength, so probably leave it like that. Yeah, that works for me. Let's... Smoky LaRue. There's another quest here we can do, but it's pretty easy, actually. Golden Rod, Thorium Bars, High Explosive Bombs, Unstable Triggers. But unstable triggers are kind of expensive, so it's like... I use them for Goblin Sappers. I just don't know if I would do that. And Sepulcher. Anyway, so for now, I'm done with this character for today, for anything I'm going to do here. I'm going to go, I got to kind of think about my enchants and my talent specs, but for now I'm going to go help a guildie out here, and yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, that was Undead Stratholme. We had a good clear, what do we have, 1 death on the ghost boss. We had 1 death. We also had a rare spawn, that was cool. And I got a really good cloak. To be clear, this is like a very, very good cloak. I need to enchant this too, actually. Probably put 3 agility on it. Anyway, that is all for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.